In other news, the Vermont legislature is figuring out how to preserve the state's natural landscape while also giving a boost to the struggling forestry industry. State House reporter Devin Bates joins us now live in the studio to explain a new program that lawmakers believe could strike that balance. Hi, Devin.
That's right, Lauren. The Vermont Forest Future Program would bring key stakeholders to the table, from loggers to environmental watchdogs. In the end, that could bring policy recommendations. But for now, it's important to hear how both of those sides view the current state of Vermont's forests. Vermont is the fourth most forested state in the U.S. Over 4.5 million acres are covered. It accounts for 78% of the state's land, and there's broad agreement on the importance of that space.
The forested landscape really defines this region, and forest-based industries, products and services derived from wood, outdoor recreation, maple syrup. Forests also provide, of course, flood control, clean water, wildlife habitat, carbon sequestration, and then in ways that are really beyond quantification, they provide aesthetic, spiritual, and cultural values.
But Vermont is losing about 11,000 acres each year due to development. A summer study group of Vermont lawmakers from all three major parties visited sites all over the state, interviewing loggers, landowners, foresters, and business owners across Vermont. In the end, it resulted in a bill to create the Vermont Forest Future Program.
In my opinion, the bill before you correctly identifies focal areas of infrastructure investment, regulatory change, and workforce development as priority areas where state action can make a meaningful difference.
Zach Porter is the director of Standing Trees, a Montpelier nonprofit dedicated to protecting and restoring Vermont forests. He said the most important thing Vermont can do is protect its oldest forests.
Old forests are exceptionally good at producing the ecosystem services that we so desperately need in 2022 and going forward. Old forests excel at removing carbon from the atmosphere and storing it in the ground. The older a forest gets, the more it can produce these ecosystem services. That is the critical takeaway here.
Some lawmakers are also pushing for updated transportation regulations related to forestry and a program to support fuel switching that includes modern wood heat. Live in the studio tonight, Devin Bates, Local 44 News.